One quiet morning, Gautam Buddha was sitting in a garden with his disciples. The air was calm and only the sound of birds could be heard. A man came slowly and stood in the shadows watching Buddha from a distance. This man had spent his entire life worshipping God. He had built many temples and devoted many years to spreading faith among people. But now he was old and his last years were approaching. He had lived a lifetime of devotion. But he had never experienced God. This created a deep doubt in his heart. He thought, I believed all my life that God exists. I encouraged others to believe the same. But what if God does not exist? Have I wasted my entire life? Unable to carry his burden anymore, he came to Buddha to find the truth. When he felt that no one was paying attention to him, he softly asked Buddha, O wise one, please tell me honestly, is there God or not? And please do not give me logic or long explanations. Just say yes or no. Buddha looked at him calmly. Through his intuition, he understood that this man was a strong believer. With a serious voice, Buddha said, No, there is no God. The man was shocked. His whole life had been built on belief. And now Buddha's answer completely shook him. Filled with confusion, he quietly walked away with many questions in his mind. That evening, Buddha was again sitting with his disciples. Another man arrived. But this one was very different. He was a complete atheist. He had spent his whole life proving to people that God does not exist. He had debated scholars, priests and monks and defeated them with logic. But now as he grew old, a small doubt started troubling him. He thought, what if I am wrong? What if God actually exists? Have I spent my entire life spreading the wrong message? He too came to Buddha with the same question. When no one was watching him, he whispered, O wise one, people say that you know the truth. Please tell me, is there God or not? Buddha again understood the man's inner state. This time he saw a lifelong atheist standing before him. He looked at the man and said with full confidence, Yes, there is God. The atheist was shocked. His whole belief system was shaken. Without speaking further, he also went away quietly with many questions in his mind. One of Buddha's disciples had heard both the conversations, one in the morning and one in the evening. He was completely confused. At night, when everyone was preparing to sleep, he went to Gautam and said, Lord, I cannot sleep until you answer my question. In the morning you said there is no God, and in the evening you said there is God. I am confused. Please tell me what is truth. What you said in the morning or what you said in the evening? Buddha smiled gently and replied, The answer I gave them were only for them, not for you. Every person carries different beliefs, doubts, and obstacles. So each one needs a different answer. Then Buddha explained the man who came in the morning was a deep lover of God. But he had never looked within himself. His blind faith had stopped his spiritual growth. So I told him there is no God to shake his old belief and push him to seek the truth. Now he will try to seek and his journey will begin. The man who came in the evening was a strong atheist. He had always rejected faith without true understanding. His disbelief had also stopped his inner journey. So I told him, yes, there is God, to open the door of faith in his heart. Now he will too begin searching for the truth. Then Buddha passed and said gently, both needed different answer to start walking on the right path. The believer needed doubt and the non-believer needed faith. Then the spiritual growth can begin. The disciple then asked, and Lord, what about me? Buddha smiled again and said softly, For you the path is simple. Just continue meditating. In silence, the truth will reveal itself and you will arrive. In our life, we often meet two kinds of people. One strongly believes that God exists and the other firmly believes that God does not exist. Their beliefs may be opposite. But in reality both are in the same boat. Because both believe in something they have never experienced themselves. But the truth is, real understanding cannot grow in a mind that thinks it already knows everything. It grows in a mind that is empty and free from preconceptions. The moment you assume that you know, your journey stops. When you honestly admit, I do not know, a door opens inside you to seek, and unless you seek, you cannot reach anything meaningful. Whether it is about God, our life, or anything else. Clarity comes only when the mind is empty and ready to learn. When we look at our own lives, if we truly want to learn anything in our life, then the first step is to stay open. An open mind learns faster. Because it is not busy defending all beliefs. It is simply ready to receive. Belief and disbelief can both trap us in fixed ideas. In both cases, the mind becomes closed. But the willingness to seek to question our own thoughts and to explore beyond our assumptions is what leads us to what truth. Remember, real growth begins when we drop our preconceptions and allow the mind to seek. Only a mind that knows it does not know can move toward what is real. If you enjoyed this story, hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon.